Tonight, instead of a duo, it's a trio.
Yep.
As you guys already know, down there is Mark Taba. And I don't know if you
Tabah.
noticed the thumbnail has the Pittsburgh outline on it.
I didn't even pay attention. Sorry.
No.
Just oblivious to stuff.
And we got one half of Team Lynch,
Yep.
Kathy.
The other half is at work.
Yeah, I know. That's why I
Well, I think
said,
the
like,
other
you know,
half's
give it to
the
Tom,
other
but
half is chiming
Tim.
in. Which way do I got to point? To the chat. Yeah, over there. There's our
My
chat.
chat's over that side.
Way.
There it is. Yeah, I see Team Lynch there.
Yeah. Oh, where are you? Because on my screen, you're on the bottom.
I'm on the
On my
bottom.
screen, he's on the bottom
Oh,
too.
all right.
Hey,
So
everybody.
say hi real quick. We got Nightmare was the first one in. Don't know if they came
Yep.
back.
Yep.
Michael Farley, he's
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Go for
Michael.
Bill.
Go for
Hey,
Bill's
Bill.
always in our chats on Sundays.
Who go for Bill?
Yep.
Yeah. Tim Man, Rusty Can.
Tin Man.
Some dude
What
named
is that?
Mark. The
That punk just shows up everywhere. I'm
Oh,
surprised
Valhalla's
he gets
here. Haven't seen
airtime.
Valhalla in a while.
Hey, Valhalla.
Piney Man,
Tiny Man. What's up, dude?
David Alfonsetti, Tom
David.
Kingery,
David's in
Hey,
our
Tom.
chats usually too. Just say
JVP,
hello to Mrs. Candu.
Mrs.
Can
Candu. I
do.
knew I skipped over somebody.
Yep, there you go.
Dirt Cloud, I said. Lucky Duck Digger, Colleen.
Hi,
Colleen.
Colleen.
Just as a side note, Tom, are you going to Detecting the Heartland? I thought I was gonna get in because so many people within 5 minutes the tickets were sold. And you
Wow.
had to comment, I am in. And then if you had more than one person, you'd have to say, I am in for however many tickets and then name them. And there was a lot of people, 3, 4, 5 tickets. And there was only 130 tickets.
Wow.
He said, no, not this year.
Oh. I wanted to hang out with him more than I did at the last one. He was actually at the meet and greet, him and a couple others at a table just one or two tables over from us. That was a good hunt.
Good.
Yeah, if you guys ever can make it out to Iowa, Kathy, that's a good one.
Well, Tim's got another year and 4 months, 5 months until
Oh, and then
retirement. So,
Wow.
you guys will be free birds.
yeah. Free
I don't,
bird.
I don't know when I
Free
hear about
Tim will
my
know what I'm talking about.
huh?
I said, Tim will know that inside joke. Freebird. Freebird. We went to a Martina
JPP?
McBride concert back in, I don't remember when. And somebody heckled her from the crowd. Freebird, sing Freebird. And she was like, Freebird, Freebird. So that's what that is. Hi, dear.
That's fine. Then we got Patty D and the other side of the boat,
Patty.
or as they say
Hey,
up
Boo.
north, other side of the boot.
Mhm.
Boot.
The other side of the boot. I'm sorry, I had to laugh about something because I was just thinking about Canada and what was just said to Justin Trudeau. It was funny. I'm sorry.
Hey, Timmy.
You don't have to be a Orange Man fan for that to not be funny. That was funny. He threatened him and said he was going to make Canada a 51st state, and Trudeau be the governor of it.
Patrick. Long time no see, buddy.
Patrick, all we need is Mark the Senile, and we have Mark
Mark
the Berg's
Arthur.
full name in chat. That's our inside joke. Timothy's here. Metal Detecting Adventure Time. That's the other one I
Uh-huh.
contacted. It's Tim.
We say hi to
That's fun,
JBP.
Patty.
Yep, JVP.
There's Gene. Yeah.
Everybody's looking forward to them Christmas trees.
Mm.
May not comment a lot, but here with all of you helps. Speaking of, we'll get on the little updates of, hey, Lisa, of what's going on in the community. Before we do that, in honor of one of the people I'm talking about, I have a set of game cards, as you guys already know, that was created by one of our club members. And I'm going to be giving those away today. I know you really can't see it because the green screen. For
Ah,
Christmas.
Katie's cards.
Yes, Katie is one of our club members. I'm just going to get this giveaway page up. And so let's update everybody on what's going on the sad news. Most people know all the good news that goes on. Like let me get this StreamYard up. Like Jason Quarter Hoarder just put a bunch of posts of neat things they found. Rich just found a cob. So that's 5 cobs in that one field.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Lisa.
All right, so I got it up. I think I had it already. I did. Let me get rid of that. Just trying to move it so I can see my screen. So tonight in the chat. Oh, I did what Brockton said about StreamYard. I told him it was too expensive. And they gave me 6 months for 25% off.
Ah.
I guess that's
So if
good.
you would like to win a pack of Detectorist Rummy cards for Christmas, put hashtag cards in the chat. I'll remind everybody later. At the end, we'll do it. And you'll have to be here for this one. Sorry. Because I'll be ordering it off of Amazon directly mailed to you.
Hey, Dirt Devil.
Oh, Dirt Devil's here.
Yeah.
Look, I've gotten better. Dirt Devil's here. I didn't say Dirt
Cool. You
Devil.
gotta put hashtag cards, just not cards, buddy.
Who did just cards? Oh, Michael. Michael, put the
Yeah.
hashtag,
Yep.
the pound sign in front of it.
Michael never listens. He's such a rogue person. Oh my god.
Bill says I can't spell. Wow.
What did Bill put?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, Dirty Devil. Dirty Devil. Hey, just so you know, Bill, that's not nearly as bad as what Joel Drummond Detect put in the chat for me once. Were you there that night, Mark? I think you were.
Yeah, I'm the one who called him that. I was like, whoa, Joe, what'd you just put in chat?
It was a typo, but
It was hilarious.
it was funny.
I don't remember. Somebody typed something in our chat and it sat there for a second and pulled it back right away. And I saw what it was. And then like, oops, sorry, I forgot you have students watching. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's not one of those words that I haven't heard middle schoolers say in the past, and I know middle schoolers
If
have.
they knew what they were watching on TikTok, they wouldn't worry about languages.
Jeez.
All right, so I'll mention it again later. Like I said, for the cards, you'll have to be here for it. Just because I'm going to need your address right away so I can order them tomorrow and get them out to you. Hashtag cards.
Yep.
And like I said, that's from one of my club members made that game. I had planned on giving them away this year. So the bad news that we in our community is to start off with about 3-ish weeks ago. Hey, Jimmy Cloak. He changed his name to Jim Cloak, and I got to remember to call him Jim Cloak.
Yep.
Jim Cloak. Put hashtag
Really-
cards if you want.
Really blows mine. Call him James.
James.
Hi,
Jim.
was Bill Reed. Some of you are friends with him on Facebook. A lot of you follow him on YouTube or at least subscribe to him. Somerset Searchers Metal Detecting.
Mm-hmm.
About 3-ish weeks ago, he was out with Julie, who's his partner. I'm not sure if they were married, but to quote him, the love of his life. And she collapsed while detecting and sadly passed away. And much like what happened with Relic, Rat, and Ashley. So he just uploaded the video, the very last video detecting with her. It's in the description on this live stream, the link for it. You could also find a link on Team Lynch's Facebook page. Did you guys share it on YouTube too, or just Facebook?
Probably just Facebook.
All right, so you can find it there.
Tim's the one who does the sharing. I do all the editing.
I'll also, after this stream, I also will have the link for Relic Rat so we can get some more views on that last video with Ashley. If you could share that out too, she deserves that.
Thanks, dear.
Yeah, Patty, I watched some of it, but I wanted to not watch it before coming on tonight. On Thanksgiving, I know some of you already know, and some of you may not. I know some of you know that Patty's mom wasn't Patty Disharoon. Her mom wasn't doing well. Unfortunately, Patty Disharoon's mom passed away on Thanksgiving. Her niece has set up a GoFundMe. I have the link on my Dirt Therapy page. I also have the link on my own personal page. It's not that many posts back. I don't post that often. If you want to help out the family a little bit with her, her niece was her mother's caregiver. So it's just to help the family out a little bit. So the link is there, and please keep Patty Disharoon, because we have two Patties in chat, and her family in your prayers as they navigate through this world without Patty's mom, her niece's grandma. I think she called her Nona. And the reason why Kathy's here tonight is one of the hard ones for me. And I was doing good until now.
I'm sorry.
On Sunday, I got a really sad call. I thought Bobby was calling me to go detecting, and he wasn't. He was calling to let me know that Kathy and I's good friend and also the president of our club suddenly passed away Saturday night, Sunday morning in the wee hours. So that's why I have our club monograms behind me. That's why I'm giving out the cards today and tied in with our club. Donna, some of you that live here on the East Coast knew her or knew of her. Some of you know Gypsy actually know of her in a way because of Moondoggy Coffee. And Gypsy was selling her flavor through Donna. Donna made her a special blend.
Right.
And you know, she was a good person. I mean, we're all human, we got our faults. Don't get me wrong. Hey, 513. But she was a good friend. I mean, I wouldn't say, we have different varying degrees of friendships. We have friends that we see all the time. We have friends that we hang out with once a month. We have friends that we don't feel the need to be in constant contact with. And when you have your conversation, it's like the last one you had just continued, even though there may sometimes be 2-3 weeks in between conversations. But, I never missed a meeting, except not even when I had surgery.
No, you didn't.
Because it was my time, like to spend with my fellow detectors, but also I could tease Donna. I could be my silly self and childish. It's the Christmas party is going to be a little hard because who am I going to tease about?
Me.
I can cut the cake. It's my job to cut the cake.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been a hard few days. I felt this one because it was sudden. We just seen her at a meeting maybe a week before.
Yep.
She loved metal detecting and her basset hounds. She also did a basset hound rescue.
Yes.
She couldn't detect anymore, but that didn't remove any of the love she had for our hobby. She'd been in a wheelchair for as long as I've known her anyway.
Me too.
And but man, she loved this hobby. She loved everything about it. She loved to watch her husband detect. She was very supportive of many, many clubs and of many individuals. I mean, I'm a little dinky channel, and the first year she put meet famous YouTubers on our open hunt. I don't even think I had 500 at that point. She had a quarter hoarder, Lost Boys Recovery. And did Merrill come to that one? I don't remember.
No, I think Merrill was invited, but
yeah, he couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it.
and she had Relic Recoverist and Team Lynch, and then me.
Yeah.
She put me on there too.
Digging the what are they called now?
Oh, Digging the Shore.
Yes.
They had their and these are all much bigger channels than me. I mean, I'm a nobody, but she put me on the flyer. There I was with my little logo and had me set up. I didn't want to have a table by myself, so I just shoved all my stuff next to Lynch's.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
We
and,
shared a table. She had all of the inland finds, and we had all the beach finds.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys had like a million rings.
Yeah.
I had a shoe buckle. But
Yep.
Thanks, Finders Keepers. I didn't want to when I posted, I didn't want to make it seem like this was I'm not that kind of person. Like this was my best friend. I need all the attention. But it's a huge loss for our club.
Yeah.
So and for a lot of people who knew her other clubs that she belonged to, other clubs she dug with, or Bob, and she would go to all the meets. She was not a fan of Dig Stock. She had a one and done.
Yeah.
But she did digging in Virginia. We had a club hunt in Virginia.
Yeah.
She did Blackthorn every year.
Yep.
So we're just asking everybody. Is that Tim in the chat?
Tim is in the chat. Yes.
Yep.
I thought so because I wasn't going to say hi because I was like, but I don't see you typing.
Because it's
Damn.
difficult for me to type and
Yeah, she helped them all, Tim. You're right.
Chat.
Hey, Tri Valley.
I just wanted those of you who didn't know it just know how special a woman this was. Like I said, she wasn't perfect. None of us are, but she was perfect for the club. Hey, Marty.
Marty.
She truly loved this hobby.
Marty and Tri Valley are here.
Hey, Tri Valley, Brian. So just keep Patty Disharoon, Bill Reed, and myself, Team Lynch, and our club, and all the people that had gotten close to Donna. Like I said, so many clubs: Staten Island History Hunters, Lehigh Valley, South Jersey Metal Detecting Club. So many. Hey, DB, keep them in your prayers. This was a pretty good hit to the metal detecting community, even for those of you who didn't know her. She did a lot. Yeah. So enough stab stuff, so I don't start weeping. Like I said, you can find Bill Reed's video in the description. Later after this, I will put Relic Rat Cliff, his last video with Ashley in there. As I mentioned over the summer, Ashley apparently had a heart attack at a very young, 30-ish years old. She's early 30s, small children. His last video of her will be in the description as well. I just wanted to get Bill Reed's in there before I forgot about it. I'm a little distracted lately. So the link for Patty D's family for the GoFundMe is on my page and also on Dirt Therapy. Probably easier to get to on my page. There's a lot of posts on Dirt Therapy. And so let's move on to happier news. Yeah. If you just came in, by the way, every once in a while I'm gonna have to put this in there. Put hashtag cards. And from one of the members of my club who made this game, Detectorist Rummy. It's really, really, I mean, the card stock is really awesome. So you're not going to bend these anytime soon. I will be giving a pack of those away in a line with Donna from Deep Search Metal Detecting because it's a club member who designed those toys, those cards. You have to be here when I do the drawing, and that could be any time, just so you know. This way I can keep you here to the very last minute now. But this way you're in it.
3513. What's up, DB?
So, what else is new in the detecting world? We'll start with Mark. What's good with you? Did you get out Thursday or did it rain?
It rained. Every time I have a plan to go out, it either rains or it snows. Now, tomorrow, we're supposed to get snow and 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
And
I
we're
don't think
getting the
I'm
wind.
going out again tomorrow.
Oh, bummer. We're getting the wind here, just so you know.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
So,
temperature is supposed to drop into the low 30s and 20s.
Yep. So I don't know. I might try to brave it. I don't know
Well, don't
yet.
brave. I mean, if it's bitter cold, don't go out. Hey, Shane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shut up, Shane.
Well, also, we haven't actually been together since Thanksgiving. So how it was everybody's Thanksgiving? That includes you people in the chat. I can actually look at the chat now. So
Mm-hmm. Would you say, John? I can't go out Sunday, John. All right. Yep.
Tim worked
oh, Sunday Mark looking
Fun.
good.
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the
We
only
went
problem
Christmas
this time of
shopping on
year.
Friday, though.
Oh, shut
The
up,
only
Kathy. I haven't
problem
even
with this time of
started
year,
yet.
Travis.
Well, it's very easy. I have adult children, so I don't have to go out and buy presents for little children. My boys are 33 and 26, so
Hey, Wayne.
Yeah, my oldest is 36 and my youngest is 16. Yeah.
16. Yeah. The hardest part, the worst part is usually Tim and I, we donate gift cards to a charity. This year we're giving them to the school I work at, and they have little tags on the giving tree outside the main office. They're all Walmart cards. Walmart we went to today.
Cool.
Tim and I went, little Timmy, and I went shopping after school, and they're all gone. All the Walmart gift cards are gone. So I'm like, I'm searching everywhere. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I was like, I'm not about to get a Visa card when they want Walmart cards because,
Yeah.
well, you got to pay to to authorize the Visa card. And Walmart's a different story. So I asked the employee, I'm like, are you out of them? When are they going to get back? Because these gift cards need to be turned into school on Tuesday next week. She says, oh, we had to pull them all off the shelves today because there were issues with cards. They wouldn't scan by the employees to sell them. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
So
Hey,
there are
Shannon.
no Walmart gift cards in the Walmarts around here because they pulled them all off the shelves. They're not selling them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a similar issue yesterday when I went to Target because my son, who's out in Chicago, wants Target cards. So I went to Target, and every other one of them that I pulled off the shelf to give to the employee, they wouldn't scan to sell. Every other one.
We're not giving out gift cards.
I don't know.
Tim said it was delicious, and he's not saying it because Kathy is here. Kathy
What?
61.
What did Tim say? I had the tough time choking down the turkey and
Thanks, dear.
Hey, cuz. Well, I drove down in the rain to Maryland and took 4.5 hours when I should have taken about 3 because I went to Baltimore.
Hey, medical.
We just adopt a family and give them cash and a card, and we donate to Samaritan's Purse through our local church. That's sweet, DB.
Yeah.
I would like to adopt a family. They have that going on right now, but I don't have the funds at the moment. Well, I went down there because my son drove up with his fiance from Georgia to be with her family in Maryland, and the family had invited me down for Thanksgiving dinner. So I went down. Oh, Silver Assassin. That's who I needed to say hi to.
Hey, Silver.
Ryan.
And medical detectorist.
Medical detectorist is Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
Yep.
And so that was nice. I spent the night. Slash was not happy because he had to be in a crate, except for when sleeping. Because I told my son's fiance's future mother-in-law, actually. I was like, well, when he's in the bed, he won't get out. But if you want to sleep tonight, he's going to have to be in the bed. And so, yeah, he was not thrilled. But I did get a couple pictures of the grandbabies. So that's Malaya.
There you go.
See if I
Oh,
can get focus. Is it focusing?
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
not.
it was pretty good.
yeah.
And then,
Goody.
yeah, she is, but she's a little diva and she's a screamer. And then there's Bryson. So a couple little pictures of them.
Cute.
Then driving home, I left, they wanted me to spend the night, so they got breakfast with me in the morning before I headed up here. Oh, thank you, cuz. Thank you, Colleen. So of course, a little bit of traffic by Wilmington because they're doing road construction in Wilmington.
Figures.
But still, it took me 3 hours and 15 minutes. But like I said, it took 4.5 hours to get down there because clear sailing through Jersey, believe it or not, but I take 295 down. I don't take the turnpike. And then once I crossed the bridge, all of Delaware was traffic. Like I didn't go faster than 20 miles an hour. First time in my life I've actually gotten to see what Delaware looks like driving through it. Because any other time, when you're going down 95, you sneeze and you're through Delaware.
Mm.
It takes them just minutes. And then got into Maryland, and then right at the Maryland house, the first rest area, solid traffic. All the way to just about the Chesapeake house. And then had some smooth sailing for a little while till probably maybe half hour outside of Baltimore, and then it was just standstill again. I said, well, this is not fun.
No.
But I made it down there early. I left early just in case it was traffic. And then drove back Friday, rested for a few minutes, and then went to my sister's and had Thanksgiving dinner all over again. So I had a lot of turkey over 2 days.
That's good. It's good for you.
It is, but when your stomach's like, that was just a little too much. You should have took a break at least a day,
Uh-huh.
But I would have loved to gotten out and detected, but nope. Did you guys get out, Kathy?
No, we did not. No, wait, hang on. I got to think about this for a second. What did we do? No, we did not. Friday, right?
Yeah.
Friday we went to Friday we went shopping. Saturday we went to my mother's and helped them put up Christmas decorations. Yep. And then Sunday we got the call from Bob, so
Yeah.
we did not get out this weekend.
I didn't.
Last weekend.
Yeah, that was early too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's there not road construction? I lived in the land of
true,
nothing.
Shannon.
Start bridges.
So,
We're in the land of too many people, and they keep building housing. Hey, LL, Loretta.
welcome to New Jersey.
Well, if we're in a
Oh
competition,
yeah, that's right. We
right
went
now,
to. I forgot, dear. You're right. He's putting in the chat. No, Tim's right. No, Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. We did go out on Saturday. That's right. It's all a blur. We did go out detecting on Saturday because we did. We went down and got our beach badges on Saturday. That's right. I forgot. Friday we went to my parents. That's right. Thanks, dear.
So, Mark, are you just down limited to like 1 day a week, especially being that it gets dark at 5 o'clock now?
Yeah. Piper doesn't really like to metal detect anymore.
Oh,
so
really?
the weekends I have her, it's off limits. Yeah. So that just leaves me with Thursdays when I'm off from work. And lately, the Thursday weather has been really trashy.
Well, she got a little too old for metal detecting, huh? It's a phase. She'll grow back into it.
I sure hope so.
She will.
I miss my little partner.
Yeah, she's at that age. She's got to distance herself a little bit from daddy. They come back around, though.
Oh. I figured, I already told her, I said, I'm expecting you to start visiting me pretty soon. Your friends are more cooler than me.
Nah, I don't think she'll stop. Maybe she might skip one or two, but she won't stop altogether. Hey, Yodi.
Yep.
How old is she again?
Dawn,
Now? 16?
Shannon, and Loretta are here too.
16.
Yeah, she's at that age.
16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I work with 12, 13, and 14-year-olds.
Yeah, but they'll still be
7th and 8th
daddy's
grade.
girls, It's they get 15, 16, they start pushing away a little bit.
Mhm, mhm.
They come back around. Kathy did, I did. We all went. Us girls went through it. About 16-ish. Oh my God, daddy's so
me.
long.
No, I had dirt under my fingernails, but not on my clothes.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was a Girl Scout.
I was a Girl Scout for a while.
Yeah.
I didn't go that far in it, but
No, I was a Girl Scout until I graduated from high school, and then the year after, my freshman year in college, I was an assistant troop leader as well. So I was a Girl Scout for what, like 10 years, something like that, from 3rd grade to the year after
yeah,
high school.
I was a brownie for 1 year, but my mother got 2 1-year pins so I could become a Girl Scout at the right age. Then I was a Girl Scout for a few years. I mean, I still have my Girl Scout uniform.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing with the beanie, the dress, the sash. Except for I had 2, and I gave one to a little girl at a children's group home. Because she wanted to be a Girl Scout for Halloween. And the group home never gave it back to me. And that sash had all my badges on it.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's okay.
I still have all my badges. I don't have any of my uniforms because I have 3 younger sisters.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, my sisters didn't do it. It was just me.
Yeah, I was a boy,
Devil said he has
Boy Scout
3 daughters.
Boy Scout dropout.
Yeah, I was a dropout.
It's a lot of work to keep up with it. It really is. I have students
that,
who are working on their gold awards and, their silver and gold awards. And then boys are, afraid to admit that they're thinking about going for their Eagle Scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they get that age. It's not cool.
It's not cool. That's right. Yep.
Tim said Mike of Digadoo has been going through the same thing with his daughter.
Yep.
Dirt Devil said, yeah, I have 3 daughters and they came around in their 20s. Yeah, it's just a phase girls go through.
Well, like I said, I have one detector still here just for her.
She'll come back around. She likes it. It's just the age.
Oh, any regional director of anything is a headache. It's a lot of work. A lot of work.
Wait, what did Jim say? I have grandkids and great grandkids. Ah, come on, Jim. You're not that old.
Yes, he is. Yeah, Jim's old.
There wasn't even any hesitation in that, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
No, Jim's old.
Jim's old.
Nah. We're old as we feel. Angie and Rick. I was in Angie's stream last night. Angie, you made me blush. When I popped in her stream, she said, oh my God, we have royalty, Jersey Rays here. And I'm like, I'm not anybody. If I could come, if I catch you, I will be in your stream. I accidentally became a member to, what was the channel again? It's not one that I see frequently, but I was watching Ed, and for some reason, YouTube went onto this guy's channel, his stream. I didn't touch anything. It went from Flash in Your Pan to this guy. And I want to say it's Treasure Hunting SWPA, but I don't think it was. Very similar channel.
That's
and
Maddie,
I was like,
Treasure.
I thought I was a member to Ed, and why does Ed sound weird? So I saw the join button and I just joined it. I don't remember the channel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all right. It was like 99
Did you see in chat Jimmy agree with me that yes, he is old? Yeah, he did say he was old. So we're good.
You're only as old as you feel.
Javier, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Javier's here.
Oh, the Dalton. No. Wait. Oh, that's not somebody else.
Oh, there's Shannon.
Diana's here. Yeah, no, I said hi to Cuz.
Yeah, there's Diana.
I said hi to Cuz.
Mhm.
Hopefully, on my travels one day, I can go and see how 3 or 4 or 5 generations from our common denominator ancestor makes us look different. I look like my dad, so I won't look anything like the Daltons out there. I have a little bit of my mom, but I'm mostly my dad. My mom was the Dalton. Diana is 68 and a half. Is everybody saying their names? Oh, Jim is 67. That's
Yep.
not old. Old is like 90. 67 is the new 30. At least that's what I tell myself.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Tim turned
You're only as old as you feel.
61 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow. Happy belated birthday, Tim.
61. Third double said he's 20 then. Javier is 58.
Yep.
Me and Kathy are ladies. We ain't telling you.
Oh, I don't care. I tell my students all the time I'm 60 years old. They're like, what?
Are you?
You're kidding. Yeah, I'm 60.
I'll be 56 in January.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's Puppy.
Yeah, do that, because I got a lot of my dad in me. I do have a little of my mom. But this hole right here, this is my dad. The mouth is my dad. The cheeks, I have no idea. They're just big, huge, fat cheeks. People want to pinch them and they don't realize they're not soft and squishy. They actually hurt when you pinch the fat cheeks. People used to do that to me well into my 20s. Strangers would be like, oh, you just get this cute. And I'm like, oh, that hurts.
Dimples.
When I lose weight and it's lost on my face, I do have them, but they're here. They're not here. They're here. My mom had dimples, though. So she had 2. My brother, her second born, has 1.
Mm.
My younger sister, the 4th born and the last one, has the other one on the other side. But I have them here. So you really see them when I'm thinner.
Yeah, everybody tells me I inherited the milkman's eyes. I don't get it, but yeah.
Who's older? Who? What?
Everybody says I inherited the milkman's eyes. I never got it. I just don't understand
Oh,
why.
my daddy told me I was a mailman's daughter. I made him angry one day. You're the mailman's daughter. I said, oh, yeah? Why'd you marry her? Because she did it 3 more times. We all look alike. You can't deny me, Daddy. I look just like you.
Colleen, you're right. There's so many of us who, when we hit 55 as educators, we got out. I did. Now I'm back in as a substitute teacher. But I love substitute teaching because I don't have all of the responsibilities.
Hey, Talka, how you doing, buddy?
Diana, yeah, Mama used to joke about being the mailman's child because he was more Indian and darker skin like me. Hola, Daca.
Sí, buenas noches, Luis.
¿Qué pasó? Yeah, I
I had
explained
the
to
honors
people.
of teaching Spanish today.
No hablo español, no comprendo no nada porque soy americano, no necesito español. Yeah, no comprendo.
Sprechen
I
Sie
say
Deutsch?
that, and then, huh?
No, Tim knows like 16 words in German.
Doesn't he? That's about all I know. Sprechen Sie
That's
Deutsch?
about it. He had 4 years of German in high school, and he remembers about 16 words.
I had
I had
2
2
years of
years.
Spanish
That was it.
and 2 years of French. And Spanish from school, all I remember is, hola,
Hola.
¿cómo estás
¿Cómo
ustedes? Me llamo Raquel. And I was the only one that could go, "Rr."
Rrr.
And but so my Spanish that I did know, I learned at the racetrack because there's a lot of South Americans at the racetrack. So when you would tell them to do something, hey, Jesus, come here for a minute, like, come do this, and they'll be like, oh, no hablo inglés, and I'll be like, hablo español, maricón, let's go. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, the only person that could understand that word is talk. What I just said is not a nice word. But because I don't really speak it that frequently, over time, I've lost, most of the words I knew. I could pick them up, I could pick them out. Like he said, buenas noches para todos ustedes, amigos. Le envío un gran saludo y un gran abrazo desde Chile para todos ustedes.
Yep. Gran abrazo.
So what I do to help people out in the chat is I go to Google Translate and I will translate what he said.
Yeah.
Hang on.
We had to do that for a student yesterday who missed the bus because we couldn't understand their dialect.
Good, Jim.
What did they speak?
It's Spanish, but couldn't understand their dialect because they had certain, like words that don't get used typically. We have a lot of Mexican students and a lot of Puerto Rican students.
All right, yeah. So there's a huge difference between Puerto Rican Spanish and Mexican Spanish.
Yes.
Like the dirty word I said, Puerto Ricans would actually understand.
Sure.
The Mexicans would not.
Right. And then we have Dominicans.
And they're total different Spanish too.
Yeah.
They actually have some, because it's an island, they have a little bit of French influence as well as English and native.
Yep. And that's where this girl was from. This girl was from the Dominican Republic. And we're like, what? So talk into the translator and we'll get it in English. And then we'll talk into it and give it back to you in Spanish, your Spanish.
Javier said, I can speak Spanish, but I can't spell or read it. I can read it. I mean, I'm not the best. I sound like a second grader reading English. Mm-hmm. But I can read it. So I put the translation of what Dalka said for those who don't know what it says. Like I said, I got to get together with Cape Cod Magnet Fishing because his wife,
25 miles.
Her native language is Spanish. Mm-hmm. And they had him on. So I'm going to use her as the interpreter. A 5 Mile. To have talk on here. Because although I can speak very little, not enough to have a full-on conversation. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I can get by with a place to eat and sleep and go to the bathroom in South America, but that's about it. But I think, like, I had Puerto Rican friends growing up, obviously, and, I could speak a little bit of what they spoke, but when I worked with all the South Americans at the racetrack, that was what I was learning, and a lot of them were Mexican, and most of them were from Michigan. So that's a whole different dialect from the rest of Mexico. Mm-hmm. Like, the rest of Mexico pretty much speaks like Mexico City, but Michigan is different. Yeah. So it's kind of weird. But like I said, I haven't really had to speak it for 20 years, so a lot of it I lost. Some of it I picked back up again. Yeah. Hey, Chase and Miss Charlie.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 4 years in high school. I took a year at Rutgers when I was there. While I was at Rutgers, after my year of Spanish, I worked as a food service supervisor at Raritan Bay Medical Center, Perth Amboy. I know. All of my cooks, all of my dishwashers were Spanish speaking, primarily. One night when we were on the closing shift, a couple of the guys in the dish room were bad-mouthing one of my coworkers, and I knew exactly what they were saying. And I was like, no, stop. You can't say that kind of stuff about her. You don't know her. You're disrespectful. And they were like, you understood what we said? And I'm like, yeah. So, okay, are you going to tell her? I said, well, what's in it for me? Well, we'll teach you all the Spanish you want to know. Like, okay, well, I recorded them anyway, but I learned a whole lot of Spanish in the rest of the time that I worked there. They never gave her a hard time again. Never. Never.
Well, I'm just going to remind some of the people that just came in
Yeah.
and we'll show it.
There's
Make sure you do
Jason.
hashtag cards. I know that there's quite a few watching and there's only 13 entries. So if you hashtagged earlier, redo it because you may not admit, if you put a capital, maybe, I don't know. So it's for the Detectorist Rummy cards. My club member, Katie Schmidt, designed these cards. Later on, they're also, when I do the book night, I'll be doing a Madison, Maine, B3 Recovery, Gypsy, and Katie Schmidt, ABCs of Metal Detecting. So that'll be closer to Christmas. You will have to be here when you win because I'm going to get your address right away, have Amazon ship them out to you right away. So that would be Richie's new book, and I will also do closer to Christmas one of Richie's children's books. He put the Christmas one out last year. That was cute.
Yeah.
Then B3's book and Gypsy's book, and like I said, Richie's new book and Katie's book. Yeah, they win.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what the first thing everybody. I know some bad words in Turkish. Call Dilek.
Gracias, Talca.
She'll be like, "How do you know those words?" It's the first thing people learn.
Oh yeah, those are the only Italian words that I remember.
Oh, I know a lot of Italian.
When I was a kid, we actually spoke Italian on Sundays because my great-grandparents were alive. And when my great-grandparents, we had dinner at my grandmother's and my great-grandparents were there, we spoke Italian at the dinner table. And yeah, so I learned a whole lot of Italian. But then when we went to the park, because they, it was in Highland Park, New Jersey, we walked to the park every Sunday after dinner, weather permitting, of course. And when we got to the park, great grandma would say, "No more Italian. Everybody speak English." So, it was fun. It was fun.
My father dated a Sicilian for like about, I don't know, 10, 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
She talked like this. Rachele, mangia, Rachele. I'm not going to say all the dirty things she used to say. Her name was Giuseppe. It's been a long time since I said her name. Giuseppina Palamano Schaefer. She married an American, Schaefer. She went back to Sicily, Palermo. So I remember I worked with a girl from Argentina, and she told me her grandmother had immigrated from Italy to Argentina. Her grandmother was from Italy. I said, really? I said, okay. So when they immigrate to America, Italians and Sicilians. Now, when I do this, I'm more Sicilian than Italian, obviously, because that's where I heard the inflections from. But I said, so did your grandmother learn Spanish? But she talk like this in Spanish. Did she have an Italian accent? I said, like, my father's girlfriend, she talk like this. And she was like, yeah. Never thought about it. I was like, could you imagine? Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Well, it was primarily Spanish speaking students in my 6th period class today. And they all wanted to know, where did I learn my Spanish? Where did I get my accent from? Did I grow up? And I'm like, no, I'm from New Jersey. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Really? I'm like, no, somebody in your family had to be. I said, okay, well, my grandfather's last name was Garcia. So my mother's last name before she got married was Garcia. I said, but we don't know where the Garcia comes from because we have no records. My grandfather, he claims that he was a orphan out of Miami. They can't trace anything.
23andMe.
Yeah, well, my mom did the 23andMe, and she found that she had Iberian Peninsula, genes. It's like, okay, well, that's Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be anywhere. Yeah, where he came from. Who knows?
Well, I'm mostly Viking.
I'm mostly pain in the ass, so yeah.
Well, we already knew that now. We already knew that. But yeah, there's a lot of Viking in me. I'm like almost a third British, almost a third Swedish, maybe a quarter of Scottish, and the rest is Norwegian and Finnish. I didn't know about the Finns. I knew about the Norwegian though. Let's translate what Talka just said.
Talka just said that he wants one day to be able to entrevisitar, to visit or come into our pretty country. Canal. Y si la amiga Kathy with our friends and tradujera estaría genial.
You're doing pretty good, but you want me to
Yeah.
tell you what he said? He said, deseo que en algún día me puedas entrevistar.
Yeah, he wishes that one day
Entrevistar is
he
interview.
would, be able to visit
He said,
in
I
our
hope
pretty
my beautiful channel.
channel, right? But
He said, I hope one day you can interview me on your beautiful channel. And if my friend Kathy could translate it for us, it would be great. And for me, it would be a great honor, my friend.
I do my best to translate.
Yeah, no, I really want to have him up. You know, I think it'd be fun, but definitely need somebody to translate because, like I said, my Spanish, mi español is muy un poco. I mean, I could pick out words,
right?
but not enough really, truly.
No,
have a conversation.
Yeah. My students laugh because I can speak, but I mix up the different verbs and their the way that they get used, because like in English, yeah.
Mr. Tully, how you doing?
Diana said we might be related. She's Viking, Scotch Irish, and American Indian. So here's people say Scotch Irish, and I don't know if most people Mr. Tully, I don't know if most people understand what Scotch Irish is. It's still Scottish. Centuries ago, Britain chased the Scots out of Scotland, and where they emigrated to was actually Northern Ireland. So their descendants in Ireland became known as Scotch Irish.
Alan,
much
hello.
like emigrating here, when we say our where our ancestors came from, if it was a singular place, like let's say British, both my parents came from England, the UK, then I would be like, yeah, I'm British American. So Scotch Irish is the same concept. They're Irish because they were born there, but they're truly Scottish. So if you're Scotch Irish, you're truly Scottish. You can trace your ancestors back to a clan in Scotland.
I'm a mutt. My kids are mutts.
Oh, most of us.
My kids are real mutts.
But like I knew I had to be all Northern European because I think about the sun and I burn. So I know there's another. I don't know where the speckles came from, but God sprinkled me a little bit.
That's it.
I'm just gonna make you stand out just a little bit more from the rest of your family. Here, thank you. And can you do the red hair too? Oh, that's great. Now I really go Irish. And now it's not red anymore. I let it go. It's white and gray. My nephew said it looked like a storm. So that's why I'm not dyeing it. He likes it. It's like, it's really awesome. It looks like a storm.
Okay. I haven't dyed mine in 10 years.
Alan said, my son is Irish. He has red eyebrows.
Gross.
Interesting. I know it's a trait. The sprinkling. I know. It goes back on the Dalton side.
Hey, Detective
Hey,
Smile.
Detective Smile.
You talk about red hair.
Mm.
My grandmother's family is from northern Italy. She had red hair. My
Mhm.
hair before the gray had red highlights. So
Well, here's
all-
another thing on demographics. People always associate Italians with being olive skinned and dark hair and dark eyes, brown eyes.
right.
But, before people started wandering all over the planet, Northern Italians were blonde haired, blue eyed.
hmm
So the farther you got away from the equator,
Yep.
the fairer the skin
fairer.
and the eye colors.
Yep. Yep.
And the hair colors.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get a whole lot of sunshine way up there in the north.
Right. Yeah. So my brother is blonde haired, blue eyed.
Shannon did it backwards.
And my mother is German, half German.
All right, so make sure you're in on it because we're going to pull it soon. I'll give you guys like another minute and we'll pull it. You have to be here. If they are not here and they don't say they're here within a minute, guess what? We go to the next one. We're going to pull the next one. One of these days we'll get back to doing races because they're fun. I asked my wife if she was Indian, had Indian in her. She said no, and I said you do. Yeah. Almost read the whole thing. You almost got me. I almost read.
That's more for my Friday show. Save that joke.
Oh, the Friday. Okay, you know where to be on Friday. Wow, we're waiting for everybody to get in on this. Don't forget, Thursday night you have Ohio River History. Friday you have I Dig Fridays. Saturday you have Up North Digs or Northeast Digs or
I think it's Northeast Digs.
Northeast Digs, so it'll be New Hampshire and Maine mostly. Sunday you have Treasure Sundays.
Yep, Treasure Sundays.
Monday you have Monday Digs. Also Monday you have, while they're still on Spreaker, you have Treasure Vortex Podcast. I don't see any of you were there. Make sure you come there at least one Monday. The end of December is no more on Spreaker. Spreaker's not doing podcasts. Tuesday, you have Flash in Your Pan. You have Paparoos. Last night, Angie and Rick Adventures. Wednesday night, you have Iron Antler Adventures. I thought there's somebody on after. I just don't remember who because I haven't really been going there lately. Who streams on Wednesday night after me?
Silver City Saturdays. I never heard of that one.
Oh yeah, Silver City
Saturday
Saturdays.
morning.
Silver Assassin.
That Tim's got them on starting at 7:30 every Saturday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, early in the morning.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Silver City Saturdays is Silver Assassin. That's the one I can remember off the top of my head right now.
Yes, I met Silver Assassin because of Ansley Kate Hunt.
Yep.
And just keep your eye out. Basically,
Yeah.
if you do a lot of metal detecting, watching videos or treasure seeking videos on YouTube, when you especially if you're signing on the computer, there's a live section. It'll show you any lives that are going on, and they'll all be in the genre that you tend to watch.
Yep.
So if you watch a lot of metal detecting, you'll find new channels. I found one, but he was streaming the same time as me tonight, so I didn't go visit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because I was going to be streaming, so I didn't want to. I like to spend a few minutes with Beard and Bone Dead.
Yeah.
All right, so I hope you all got in there because I'm about to poll it.
There we go. Good luck, everyone.
Who wants to count down?
Let the guest.
Oh,
Kathy.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready when
Hi.
you're
You gotta start. No, you got to start from 100.
I got to start from 100. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we
199,
usually do.
98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 99, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Good luck, everyone.
Yes, who's lucky one night? Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah!
Diana!
Yeah!
You still here, Diana?
I believe she is, but go ahead and say you're here, Diana. She like quite literally just. She's a wicked digger.
Yep.
Yay!
here.
All right,
Sure
Diana.
is.
You know the drill. I don't know if you still have my email, but if you do, there it is down there. Just email your address and I will put it into Amazon and have it sent out to you. Like I said, in the next, couple weeks, we don't really have that long weekly stream wise until Christmas. So I will be doing, like I said, you want to be here, you want to tell your friends to be here. That's just how generous I am. I don't care if you watch me once a year, watch me once every 10 years or every week. It's open to
You've been doing
everybody.
this for 10 years
Huh?
already? Is this
No.
10 years already?
Oh, my channel's like 12 years old, so
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Wow.
But the name is only 3 years old. It was
Okay,
me.
yeah.
Just Rachel.
That's true.
Yeah, because I was like Sheila E. It was Rachel E.
That's right. I forgot.
I just renamed this.
I forgot.
So yeah, you can share it out with your friends that they want to be here on Wednesday nights. I'll be giving out books, sticker packs, some coins. I still have some left, believe it or not, even though I didn't do that many events this year. I still have some goodies to give away.
Hi,
I'm not going to
Patty.
do a huge right before Christmas one like I usually do because I did not go to that many events, so I do not have that many things to give you guys. But I'm going to do a couple books. Well, I'm going to do 4 books, but and a couple other little doodads coming up to Christmas. So you want to make sure you're here. And then when we do the drawings, I'll probably throw a race in there because everybody likes them and they're fun. Woohoo, races. We'll do it that way. Outside of that, I think I said everybody. The Lynches are the Treasure Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Mark
Tim
will be
with Adventure
streaming
Time.
Friday, 7 p.m.
Mark will be streaming Friday at 7 p.m. Metal Detecting Adventure Time. Tim, he's in there on the Sundays.
On Sundays.
I'll be back hopefully one day to the Fridays. And I think that's about it. You guys got any parting words?
Happy
Just what I
holidays.
usually- Yeah, happy holidays. Just what I usually say. If you get to go out, find something stupid good.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Remember to keep Patty D in your prayers and as their family are going through their loss of her mother. Like I said, the link for the GoFundMe is my personal page. If you're friends with me, it's open to the public anyway. So even if you're not friends with me, you'll be able to see it. Go on there and just if you can, it's okay too. Just give just keep her in your thoughts. The link to Somerset Searcher's video, his last one with Julie, the love of his life, quoting him, is down there. Please go watch that. I will put Relic Rats video there too. And again, our club and all the people that knew and loved Donna, and keep all them in your prayers too. And outside of that, well, I'll see you next week. Please be kind to each other. Remember, if you're pointing fingers, 3 more are pointing back at you. So make sure your house is clean. We'll see you next Sunday. Why did I say that?
Well, I'll see Sunday.
See the Lynches on Sunday and Metal Detecting Adventure Time on Sunday.
Yep.
And is Lucky Duck still part of it?
Yes, she is.
Lucky Duck on Sunday, Treasure Sunday.
Yeah.
Mark Friday night, me on Wednesday. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the chats.
Yep.
Peace.
Take care of yourselves.